One more time because my microphone was off, I think. Hello, everyone. I am Erika of beadingschool.com, and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly beady broadcast. Today will be dedicated to the Dancing in the Moonlight collection. But before I would tell you more about it, please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Eve says that she can hear me and see me now. Malia also. Rachel is here. Georgina is here. Joyce, and thank you so much, ladies. Heather is here also. Kimberly. Yes, indeed, a different location. Kimberly says, you look like you are doing a professional podcast. Well, you wouldn't want to see the makeshift camera tripod that I was building for about an hour from things that I found in my friend's flat, whom I am visiting now without any special preparations. But as usual, I got pretty creative. So I'm super proud of myself. It involves some puzzle boxes. It involves the tripod. It includes my big spool of fire line. It nearly included a wine carafe. I let go of that at the last moment. Smells of wine. Maybe leave it for later. So, lovely ladies. You can watch today's Coffee Time with Erika from the Beading School YouTube channel and also from the Beading School Facebook page. And today I would like to show you something special that I have created for you over the past few months. Actually, together with one of my dear beading friends, whom you missed very much. And if the technical things work out all right, I'm always anxious about it when I am broadcasting from a different location. So please keep all your fingers crossed that it works out, because she might join us today briefly. So, so yeah, I would like to share with you this special collection that I have created for you. And Rachel, I always love your greetings so much. I always especially look out for them because of your kindness, not only towards me, but also towards all your beading friends. So that's always so beautiful. Rachel says, hello to all the beautiful people here today. I am sending you all good, warm thoughts, hoping you are all doing well. And especially well wishes for Molly, who was not feeling well. I hope you will feel better. And Helena is here, and Antoinette, and Yosin, and Linda. Terry, Niti is here, and Niti noticed my coffee cup. Actually, the city where I am at the moment, it is famous for porcelain. So I managed to find this beautiful, beautiful coffee cup on the flea market. And today, when I was walking around a bit on my own and discovering the city, which actually inspired one of the upcoming Beading School Academy boxes for 2025, I also found this porcelain ring, also somewhat connected to the Academy box next year that will come up. So, a very nice creative day today. And I also see Angelina, Jessica, Jill, Ingrid, Brenda, and Sharon. Zuzi is here. So good to see you, Zuzi. Ginny. I saw Zuzi already today, by the way, but I miss her so much that every moment is precious. Sarah is here. So beautiful company today. So As I have mentioned, it has become a tradition at Beadingschool that during the holiday season, we create a magical moment, magical time on our bead mats by beading a jewel from a special collection. Sparklier than usual, more ethereal than usual, something that reminds us that just as we chose the colors that we work with, we can make conscious choices to make a day within or without or outside of the holiday season sparklier and more special than usual. Last year, we celebrated with the Eternal Starshine collection. We took a magical walk through a pine forest where we found a frozen lake, enclosed in the jewel that you see on the screen. Above us, there was the dark blue sky sparkling. We imagined the dark blue sky sparkling with thousands of stars. We stood still to soak in all the beauty and enjoyed the feeling of the clean, crisp air on our cheeks. The scent of the pine trees, the sound of the bell coming from the distance from a tower. And now, when our hearts are filled to the brim with emotions and gratefulness for all this beauty, let's leave behind the day-to-day worries. Allow yourself to feel that you can do and experience a lot more than just standing still. So let's return today to that lake and to that forest, and let's see what this year's collection brings us. Imagine at first you start humming a melody that you thought that you have long forgotten. Slow and uncertain at the beginning, but steadier and steadier with every repetition. You keep going. The song brings back memories from a time when you felt that you are capable of everything and can do and try everything that you feel is important. If you want, you can even dance in the moonlight, not caring if anyone is watching you. With the Dancing in the Moonlight collection, I invite you to allow yourselves to be happy, to enjoy the special moments while they last, to stop caring if you hit the right note in the song or if you step the right way at the right time when you dance. Allow yourself to be happy and allow yourself to dance under the starshine and moonlight. I promise it will be a day to remember forever and ever, recharging your energy and bringing a smile to your face, even when a cloud creeps in front of the moon, spoiling that perfect moment temporarily. Because we all need to remember that everything keeps changing, and even when a cloud comes, eventually it will go away again. Let's use our time well to celebrate, to dance, to cherish our loved ones. Wear your sparkliest jewels on the gloomiest days. Call your friends when you miss them. Hug a lot and be generous with kindness. So, dear ladies, let's play with the Dancing in the Moonlight collection. And as always, we also have a special jewel created for you from the box. And this time it was my friend Niti, Anita Schachman, who had the honor and the possibility to play with the collection. So, dear Niti, I would like to invite you to join me on the screen. You can click the link that I gave you before the video when we were chatting, and I am so looking forward to share this time with you and everyone. And in the meanwhile, Terry says, I was able to order this beautiful box and tutorial, and I am in a dear friends again, sending hugs and congratulations. Hope you are feeling well. So, dear Niti, can you please try clicking on the link? And we still have the box. So dear Susie just posted the link, and I also have the link on the screen. So
Hello.
you should be able to get it. And dear Niti, it's so incredibly nice to see you again. How are you today?
I'm doing okay, thank you. We were without electricity the whole day, so it was kind of exciting if I can if I can join at all or not. We just had it back a couple of maybe half an hour ago.
What a timing. I was really looking forward to see you again, and I'm so happy that it worked out well. I can see you, I can hear you, and
Perfect.
from the comments, I can tell that our dear beaders can also see you and hear you well. We also have your beautiful jewel on the screen. So you were the very first beader who got to open the Dancing in the Moonlight collection.
Yes, and it was actually very exciting. Oh my goodness. Maybe because we used the same program, but I can see all the comments coming in and it is so nice. Oh, ladies, oh, it's so nice. I'm sorry. I got a little
Give
bit
yourself a
emotional.
moment. Dance in the Moonlight virtual in it. Give yourself a moment to enjoy this.
Yeah, it has been a while that I was here with everyone.
We missed you. We all missed you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
How was it for you when you saw that what's inside the box? What were your feelings? What did you like the most?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I really like the metal connector that I have not used at the end,
I will
but I
show
really
it
like it.
later. I will also do the unboxing today so everyone can see all the jewels, all the components that are inside.
And my first thought was that, oh, that's a shiny one.
Well, this is a sparkling shiny time.
Yeah, and I was 100% sure that I will not be able to photograph it. So I, I think I've tried. I also tried to make video of it to show it because then you have a little bit more chance, but it is just so sparkly.
I'm very happy that we have Mona and Attila in the team. So they did the
Yeah.
job and they took the pictures, they made a video, because I think you are very, very right that this would have been a big task to give
Yeah,
your jewel justice.
especially with the Dutch sunlight, but we
Oh,
don't have between October and March we don't have sunlight. So that's not
indeed,
helping either, of course. But
indeed. And you sent me earlier a picture of how it actually all started. So, can you tell us about your inspiration and what were your thoughts when you were creating?
first I've created a small motif Of course, the assignment was a statement necklace, so I just thought that I will try to be true to myself and build it up from smaller elements so that you can later also play with these elements and create your own design, your own imagination. Just just go with it how you feel that the motifs would come together. So first I created a small element, and for me a first impression was that let's just leave the statement necklace idea. I really like this pendulum. So the initial design was a pendulum, and after that, of course, I've changed my mind. So I created the necklace that you have seen in the previous pictures, but this also just shows how far you can go with it, how you can take it apart into smaller smaller pieces and just think what would fit you the most. I can absolutely see myself making a really big, really broad bracelet out of it, because why not? So yeah, and the sparkle, it's impossible to make a photo of it. I'm really sorry you won't be able to.
What I really love about it, that indeed, like when I look at it, then it is absolutely mind blowing. All the sparkle, it's so festive, it's so special. But then after a while, when I actually have the capacity to look at all the details, then I keep and keep discovering new and new motifs in it, which I can use for like matching earrings, to create a bracelet, to use for another design, to make, for example, a collar from the half till apart. So there is so much in this jewel that you have created. It's incredible.
Thank you.
So, what was your favorite part? Do you have a favorite part?
I was just thinking about it. How could I modify? I think in the pattern I ended up showing maybe 3 or 4 variations. I'm not even sure anymore, but I just came up with a fifth one, or the last, or the next one. That how can you make it even more cross-like, or yeah, I think it is a real transformer that you can just keep changing and continue adding, because as you said, these gloomy days call for more and more crystals, so you can just keep adding more and more bling to it. But yeah, I think that is what I like the most about it, that it is you can shape it the way you like.
Yeah, you did a wonderful job with it. And as always, the tutorial is such a value and we can learn so much from it. I can't wait to see it in the box colors, in maybe other colors later from our beaders. So this is a really, really nice opportunity again to learn from you. So, dear Niti, I would like to thank you for joining me today and telling us about your beading process, telling us a bit more about your jewel, so we can see behind the scene and learn about how you created it and what are your own thoughts about it. And I really, really love it when we have this possibility with a designer that we can talk about the jewel. So also if anyone has a question, I see that you have technical questions, dear ladies. Please, if you have a problem, send an email to info@beadingschool.com. In general, I can recommend to please close your browser, log out, log in again, and it should be all right. But if the problem persists, then please email us info@beadingschool.com. And in the meantime, if you have any questions to Niti, then let us know while she is still here. Eileen says in the meanwhile, so good to see Niti. The necklace is so beautiful. Thanks, ladies, for this opportunity. And Terry says all the variations in the tutorial are just wonderful. Love it. I think Terry already downloaded the tutorial, so she knows what she's talking about. And Mary says, oh, Mary has a technical question. Ginny says, of course, it could be such a lovely brooch. And Anna says, so lovely to see you, Niti. Irene asks, we need 2 boxes. Behind the scenes info, we had a bidder right at the beginning, and I will not disclose the name who got 3 boxes. I think she does see all the opportunities that we talked about, so I think it was a wise decision.
Especially if you want to go for an extra bracelet and some more long earrings.
Yes, indeed. Zuzi loves the small bezels for the 8mm round cabochons. And Kimberly also says, wow, like Terry mentioned, the tutorial has a lot of options. Thank you. And Heather says, thank you, Niti, for taking time to tell us your design inspiration.
I will try to finish my second colorway and show it to you, ladies. I was trying to... Sorry?
Please do that. I would be so curious to see it.
I was trying to beat it from less blingier colors, but it's a failed assignment. It just blinks so much.
So I think we will see this in many different colors as time passes, because this is something to really give attention to, not only because of the learning possibilities and the beauty of the jewel, but also it feels so special that you have dedicated your time and energy to design this for our beaders. So I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Niti. Thinking of you a lot. And let's keep messaging. And now I will say goodbye only to Niti, only on the screen. And I will finally show everyone what is exactly inside the box, because I think everyone is so excited by now. Thank you, Niti. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, ladies.
So lovely ladies, now I will try to switch to my hand camera. Again, I'm in a different setting, I'm not at home, so please keep me every finger crossed that it works out. Yay! There it is, there it is. So this is the Dancing in the Moonlight curated collection. And as you can see, it's filled to the brim, full of beautiful components and beads and cabochons. And now let's see exactly what's inside. I will carefully open it and look at all the sparkle. So when you click the link that I will post in a moment, Susie has already also posted for you, and you can also see a code on the screen, then you have 2 options, and you can choose the version including Niti's beautiful tutorial, or just to go with the box. And I wanted to say in advance that actually the box, it contains a lot more than what you need for Niti's jewel. But to stay on the theme, to stay in the mood, we added some extras, also including some of the treasures that we found in the crystal valley when we were visiting with Andrea. So there are truly some special pieces, and I will start with one of those. So when we visited one of the manufactories where our pressed and fire polished beads are coming from, I will zoom in a little bit. Please tell me how you like the distance, if you see everything well, if this is fine for you. So this is one of the treasures that we found together with Andrea. You have seen a video when we were kind of like jumping around and fooling around in some of the warehouses, and it's always such a special time when we can be together. And these snowflake beads, from which you will find 4 pieces in the box. They are, by the way, 11 millimeter big. These remind me of the time when we were in the beady warehouse with Andrea. So these have a crystal AB matted surface, and they can be bezeled, they can be included in bead embroidery. So I think they are nice festive addition to our stashes. And then the centerpiece of the beautiful necklace that Niti created. It is actually from a completely new line of cabochons that we might introduce you a little bit later. So it is 18 millimeter big, and it's called curved square moon face cabochon in crystal AB color. So this is how it looks like. Incredible sparkle. And what makes it special is the cut on the backside. I have never ever seen anything like this before. So actually there is a hidden star on the backside, and when you look at the middle of the cabochon, then you can see that star in the middle. And indeed, those snowflakes were included in the teaser for early bird beaders, so some of you might have been already familiar with it. Irene says, wow. And Ginny is asking if there is a hole in the snowflake bead, so I will bring it back for a second. And indeed, it is a one-hole bead. So this is in the middle of Niti's jewel, and I can't stop looking at that hidden star in the middle. And Terry says, I hope you can get more colors, Erika. And Kristen is also asking, will you have these in other colors? Lovely ladies. I would strongly recommend keeping an eye on the happenings of the Advent calendar. You won't be disappointed. Then, another set of cabochons that is included. There are 4 pieces of the 8 times 10 millimeter oval glass cabochons. And this is truly one of the most beautiful colors that I have ever seen. It's called vitriol light, but with an extra coating on top. Of course we love vitriol light. Like, do we have a beader here who does not like vitriol light? That it's available in glass cabochons, it's available from Preciosa. It's the most beautiful mixture of purple and pink and light blue. However, this one, it has an extra added coating called laser light on top of it. So on top of the vitriol light, you have something even shinier. And Molly says that sparkling is mesmerizing. And this is another thing that I can't stop looking at, so this might take a while. I apologize in advance. This was just the third item. Oh my God, Erika, you need more coffee possibly. And now the connectors. Let's look at the connectors that Niti mentioned, that these were her favorites. So there will be two colors alternating in the boxes. So they are the same, the Anna connectors. By the way, when you see a female name, when it comes to our components, then we love to choose the names after one of our lovely colleagues in the beading school team. So Anna is one of the ladies who is with us for years already, and she is so well known for her precision, for her dedication. She is the little bit older lady with the short gray hair, always smiling on the pictures and videos. So we named these connectors after her. And these can come either in violet or in crystal color in your boxes. And let me show you. There are these nugget-shaped parts in the connectors forming a star or flower in the middle. And then there are 4 squares. And then you have 2 loops. So you can use this in a necklace, or you can use this in a pair of earrings. It's completely up to you. Joyce says gorgeous components, and I couldn't agree more. These are one of the highest quality connectors that we managed to find for you, and they are actually available in many different colors in the Beading School bead shop. If you would like to get them in different colors, then this is actually the perfect time, because for a little bit more, we still have for our Beading School Academy beaders a very generous discount for this. So please check them out. They are beautiful. And then we have clasps here. So there will be again like 2 similar clasps alternating in the boxes, a slightly smaller and a slightly bigger variation of star-shaped toggle clasps. So this is how the small one looks like. And Cindy says, hi Cindy, they are absolutely stunning components, Erika. And Ginny says, love how the loops go both ways. Indeed, I also like that, because when you connect the connector directly to an earring finding, then you can choose which way to orientate it depending on the loop of the earring. So it's a pretty good option to have that. So this is the clasp that will be included, or a slightly bigger version. Then we have here fire polished beads in edged light blue AB. So these are again like sparkly and festive and slight transparent, but with a beautiful shine. And Terry says, okay, I am already thinking, what party can I crash to wear the beautiful jewel I make from this fabulous box? Dear Terry, and I also can't wait to see what you will create from the remaining beads and components. Your creativity is endless. For example, we have here also a bag of 6 times 9mm glass drops, and the color is light sapphire iris. And this is actually also something that we found with Andrea directly in the crystal volley. So these are great for the bottom of earrings, for the bottom of pendants. And for me, this is like such a beautiful winter mood with snow and ice flowers. Then you saw that Niti originally created a pendulum-shaped necklace, and she actually included this beautiful, very special chain to go around the neck. So you can either do that or use this for something else. And this is a chain which includes star-shaped connectors, and in the middle of every star there is a glass component, so the stars are actually see-through. And then there are loops, so it's easy to connect the chain or the component to your beadwork. I think it's such a nice one. Jessica says, love the chain. And Cindy says, I agree with you, Erika, ice and ice flowers. And Nancy says, tell us how the party goes, Terry. You will be the attendee with the most sparkle. Definitely. Terry's jewelry, that is something to remember. And then we also have here two very nice components, and those beaders, of course, who are playing with the Beadingschool Academy team boxes, they will find these components intriguing, and I am very, very curious about your creativity. We have learned different methods how to include such components in our beadwork. They are 7 times 10 millimeters, so 10 millimeter in diameter and 7 millimeter tall. And there are cubic zirconia, super sparkly cubic zirconia inserts. And then you have like 4 pieces of metals where you can connect more beads on top of each other. And Rachel is asking if this chain will also be available in the bead shop. And yes, indeed, it should be available in the bead shop. Then I just found the clothes for the oval cabochons. So, of course, those are also included. And then we also have here 4 millimeter Preciosa Chaton Montes in the color Montana in gold colored settings. So these are also components that you will need for Niti's beautiful jewel. And I think you know already that, in my opinion, blue and purple create a magical atmosphere. You might remember it from the Aurora Borealis team box, but these are different shapes and different shades. So this time we also have a bag of 2 millimeter round glass beads in matted midnight blue satin, which is like, I think it is the color of the night sky. So of course we had to have it. And the Preciosa bicons that I am showing you, these are 3 millimeter Preciosa bicon beads in the color violet AB 2 times. And lovely ladies, Preciosa does not have 2 times AB colors normally in its production. So these are, when we have the 2 times AB beads available, then it's always special production, and the stock lasts until it lasts, and it's not easy to bring them back. So this is something to treasure. The sparkle is incredible. We also have here a bag of 2 millimeter true to fire polished beads in crystal full Labrador, a very generous amount. The next one is a bag of 4 millimeter Preciosa bicon beads also in a rare color called Crystal Lagoon. So it has a very gentle blue and gray shine on a transparent crystal surface. And again, something beautiful. A bag of 8mm round cubic zirconia cabochons in the violet color. Cubic zirconia is actually harder than glass, so it can withstand more than ordinary glass. So I unfortunately dropped cubic zirconia cabochons many times, and I can say that it has never happened that I would break this. So it's a nice little info to know. Of course, it can happen, but it happens a lot harder than with ordinary glass. And the cut is also different, so there is even more sparkle and shine in these cabochons than the ordinary glass ones. And you will have 6 pieces of these in your Dancing in the Moonlight box. The earrings that I chose for the collection, this is something that I was looking forward to play with for a very long time. These are trapezoid shaped and in the color matte light turquoise. Of course, you know that I love everything that is turquoise, and this creates such a nice detail for your beaded motif. It looks like frozen water, in my opinion. How do you like it, ladies? Thanks to the geometric form, I think it's nice to combine with lots of different shapes. And I can also imagine Susie loves this, like quick designs especially when she needs gifts. So you can, for example, connect the Anna connector to the earring stud, and then maybe just a glass drop-in metal setting, and we already have a pair of earrings ready to go. I think this is such a good combination. And then I would also like to show you the Miyuki beads, very much needed Miyuki beads that we will use for Niti's design. So we have here half Tila beads in crystal Labrador full matted, and this is the result of collaboration of the Japanese Miyuki factory and our friends in the Czech Crystal Valley. All beads to be precise. So on the well-known Miyuki beads, the Czech partner applied one of the most popular Czech coatings. So that is how these beads came to being. And of course, always Miyuki checks if the quality is up to their standards. So the result of this collaboration is also something to look out for. And Cindy says, my granddaughter would love those earrings for Christmas. And Ginny says, anything turquoise is high on my list of things to buy. And then we have here 3 bags of Miyuki seed beads. And from the size 15 round ones, we have here black Labrador full for that elegance. Then from the size 11 round ones, we have here crystal blue rainbow. And from the Miyuki Delica size 11s, we have here galvanized, Duracoat galvanized, of course, Duracoat galvanized light champagne. So, lovely ladies, I will switch back now to my face camera. Hopefully I will manage. Indeed, I think it worked. So these are the components that you can find in your Dancing in the Moonlight curated box specifically for 2024 Advent season. And I am so incredibly happy that we have Niti with us now who created the beautiful jewel from the box that you can see on the screen. And also, I am so very happy reading your comments and reading your feedback on Niti's tutorial, on Niti's jewel, the colors, the shapes in the box. So I would like to thank you for all your kindness and enthusiasm. Before I would say goodbye today, I would like to thank you for all your precious bead orders that you are placing during the Beadingschool Advent Calendar Adventure and beyond. I would like to thank all our new Beadingschool Academy students who joined us since we opened the new team box. And I would like to remind you that still, besides our Advent Adventurers having €10 discount from the Dancing in the Moonlight box, still for until tomorrow, the special discount for the gloss in metal connectors and drops 29%, and a very generous and rare, super rare discount of 19% from cup chains. I'm sometimes wondering that it was a mistake and I don't know if we calculated right, so use this opportunity well. So those discounts are still alive and still running until the designated time tomorrow. And Andrea also asked me to tell you that tomorrow, please keep an open eye at the designated time on the information that I will be sending, because tomorrow's deal will be super special, and tomorrow's deal will be one out of the very few during this Advent Calendar Adventure that we are probably not able to bring back at any time in the future. So tomorrow is an important day. Brenda is asking if I can move the QR code, and I know that it was possible, but I don't have a clue how I did that. So I'm really sorry. I would love to have it on the side, but I don't know how to do that. So I apologize. I'm sorry. So, Kimberly says the many sizes of the turquoise cuff chains as well as the opal colors in different colors are amazing. I'm so happy that you like them, Kimberly. And Nancy says you all keep outdoing yourselves. And thank you so much, Nancy, for recognizing and valuing the work that we put into creating these adventures for you. Beadingschool is kind of like our life, or child, or passion. So everything that goes out to you, it comes truly from like, it is the best we can do for you. And we are very, very grateful to you that we can keep doing this and we can keep witnessing your creativity and your happiness when you are playing with what we create for you. So, lovely ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for spending this time together and loving the Dancing in the Moonlight box. Please join me on Thursday for No One Has to Bead Alone, and let's bead together Vicky's illuminated star. Oh my god, I don't want to illuminated Illuminated Dreams earrings. Vicky chose such a beautiful name. And yeah, take care of yourselves and have fun creating. See you again a little bit later this week.